welcome back to Mystery Vault. Today, we bring you the full story explanation of the Bollywood action sci-fi film robot 2011. So, without wasting any time, let's jump right in. The story begins with a talented scientist, Dr. Vasigaran, or Dr. Vasi, who, with the help of his assistants, is developing an android humanoid robot. He works so hard on this project that he ignores hundreds of calls from his girlfriend Sana. After many days and nights of hard work, finally the robot is ready. And Dr. Vasi works on its final circuits. This robot is standing and is capable of doing normal human actions like walking. After that, Dr. Vasi transfers all the necessary data into it, which includes languages, arts, and other human behaviors, due to which it starts thinking and working exactly like humans. Meanwhile, Sana, upset with her boyfriend's negligence, angrily reaches his lab, but Dr. Vasi refuses to meet her. Angry Sana leaves from there, crying. On the other side, the assistants start teaching the robot wrong language and abuses, due to which Doctor gets angry and gives them a strict warning to make the robot more human-like. Dr. Vasi dresses it in human-like skin and clothes. Finally, he goes to his parents and introduces them to this unique invention of his during lunch. His mother names the robot Chitty. Then she asks Chitty to turn on the TV, but Chitty White picks up the TV and throws it and breaks it. Dr. Vasi realizes that Chitty still lacks the ability to think logically, so he takes it to teach driving on traffic-filled roads. But there, Chitty accidentally takes out Dr. Vasi's expensive car, due to which everyone gets shocked. Sometime later, Dr. Vasi goes to meet Sana and apologizes, but Sana, wanting to end the relationship, thinking that Vasi loves machines more than humans, angrily returns all the boring books and stuff given by Vasi and complains that Vasi is never romantic. Dr. Vasi reminds her that he has kissed her 512 times till now, and in return asks for his 512 kisses back. Helplessly, Sana kisses Vasi, and they both reconcile. Meanwhile, Chitty meets a police officer who asks him about his parents and home. Chitty gives a strange answer that he has no parents, and he lives on an IP address, due to which the policeman gets completely shocked. After that, the policeman asks for some money as bribe from Chitty, but Chitty, in anger, cuts off his hand and shocks the policeman. Not much time passes that Dr. Vasi and his girlfriend reach there and sit in the car and leave sometime later. Dr. Vasi presents Chitty in front of everyone. At an international conference, Chitty demonstrates his abilities and skills, due to which all the audience get amazed. He answers all their questions without any trouble, due to which people get even more impressed after the presentation ends. Dr. Vasi's old mentor, Dr. Bora, comes to meet them. But he does not seem happy with this new discovery. He quietly takes Chitty for a walk and asks him many questions related to his teachers and specifications, but Chitty refuses to answer any and tells this to Vasi. Vasi politely says that until his patent is finalized, he cannot share any information. Actually, Dr. Bora was also trying to develop an android humanoid robot, but his robots were not working properly and were not following orders either. Due to this jealousy towards Dr. Vasi's success, he starts burning with jealousy. One of his robots even tried to scold him. Sanai takes Chitty with her to help in her upcoming exam, but then loud noise starts coming from the neighborhood, due to which they get disturbed. They go and ask the boys to lower the volume, but they instead increase the volume and start challenging them. On this, Chitty uses his infrared power and destroys their music player itself. Sana starts studying again, but suddenly loud music starts playing from a nearby fair. Chitty first tries to make them understand, but when they don't listen, he goes inside and directly breaks the music player. The angry people try to attack Chitty, but Chitty activates his electromagnetic mode, due to which all their metal things and weapons start getting pulled towards him. Chitty also humiliates one person who still tries to attack. Seeing all this, the local people praise Chitty and Sana, and they leave from there. The next day, Chitty gives Sana a spy phone so that he can tell her answers in the exam. During the exam, two professors come to Chitty and ask him what he is doing. Chitty innocently tells that he is helping Sana. In her exam, the professors immediately go to the exam hall and question Sana, but Sana quickly throws the transmitter and says that she doesn't even know Chitty doesn't understand this, because he was not programmed to lie finally. The professors believe Sana and throw Chitty out of the college. Now Sana gets stuck in the exam, but Chitty somehow enters through the roof and writes all the answers on the paper for her. While traveling in the train, the goons from the fair fight come in front of them again this time. They are armed with non-metal weapons. The fight starts. But Chitty starts defeating them easily. Unfortunately, Chitty's battery runs out and he falls out of the train. The goons now start troubling Santa, who screams for help. Chitty hears this voice and charges himself from a nearby electric box and becomes active again. Chitty returns to the train and brutally beats everyone with the help of Chinese martial arts. Then they all safely reach home. And Dr. Vasi repairs Chitty as time passes. Chitty now becomes a house servant too and starts doing a lot of household work. Along with this, he is also being trained for military purposes. Sometime later, Dr. Vasi goes with Chitty to the Artificial Intelligence Research and Development Headquarters for evaluation. The scientists say that android humanoids like Chitty can be used in war to reduce the number of casualties. He requests permission to produce this robot on a large scale. The board members ask Chitty some questions related to reasoning power, and he answers all without any mistake. Everyone is about to approve it when suddenly Bora interrupts and starts giving Chitty many difficult commands. Chitty completes all commands without any trouble, but when Bora orders him to kill Dr. Vasi, then Chitty immediately moves towards his creator. Although at the last moment Bora orders him to stop, but still Chitty's knife causes a slight injury to Vasi. After this incident, Bora declares Chitty unsuitable for military use and says that it can only be used for everyday tasks. Disappointed, Dr. Vasi and Chitty are returning home. When on the way they see a big fire, Chitty immediately runs towards the burning building and starts saving the people trapped inside during this. He doesn't even care about burning. Chitty goes inside again and saves all the people. But when he brings out a bathing woman, the woman feels embarrassed because everyone saw her without clothes. She runs crying on the road and unfortunately collides with a truck. Bora, who is watching all this from his room, immediately calls Dr. Vasi and blames Chitty for the woman's death because the video of this incident goes viral. Bora, on behalf of the Defense Ministry, orders Dr. Vasi to shut down this project. Dr. Vasi tries to explain to him that if human-like emotions are added to deity, then this problem can be solved. Bora gives them 1 month to improve Chitty. Dr. Vasi immediately starts teaching Chitty human emotions and installs hormone software in him. The training continues, but one day, lightning strikes Chitty, due to which a fault occurs in him the next day when he is fully repaired. Dr. Vasi angrily shouts at him why he has not made any progress till now. Then, suddenly, Chitty answers angrily, due to which it becomes clear that now emotions have come in him. Now he starts feeling sadness too, and also goes to the grave of the dead woman, due to which Dr. Vasi becomes very happy. Soon, Sana gets the news that a woman is having trouble in delivery. So Dr. Vasi, Chitty, and Sana reach the hospital. Chitty offers to help, but the doctors do not allow. There is an argument between the two, and finally the doctors accept Chitty's abilities. Chitty takes the responsibility of the operation and live streams the procedure so that people can see his skill and kindness. Finally, the baby is born healthy and everyone jumps with joy. Bora also reaches the hospital and now he has no option but to officially approve a Chitty. The scientist is warned that Sana can now choose Chitty because now emotions have come in him. That same evening, Chitty repeatedly repeats that moment. When Sana kissed him on the other hand, Bora secretly meets a terrorist who wants to use the abilities of this humanoid robot to cause destruction. The terrorist orders robots and also makes advance payment. But when the robots are not ready after a few months, he is about to shoot Bora in anger. After that, the scene goes back to Dr. Vasi and Chitty, who are buying jewelry for Sana's birthday. Chitty copies everything that Vasi does, and now he has started having the courage to disobey his creator too. In the party, Sana gets more impressed with Chitty's gift and decides to wear it, due to which Vasi starts feeling jealous, feeling insecure. Vasi suddenly announces in front of everyone that he is going to marry Sana. Everyone celebrates this announcement, but Chitty gets filled with jealousy and asks Sana to dance, which she accepts. During the dance, Chitty is almost about to kiss Sana when Vasi comes in between. They go outside where Chitty accepts that he also loves Sana. Hearing this, Vasi gets angry, but Chitty now refuses to listen to him. However, Sana makes it clear that human and machine can never be one. She also says that she only loves the scientist, due to which Chitty gets heartbroken and leaves from there. At night, Bora meets Chitty and provokes him to come with him. He says that he understands Chitty's real value and will give him respect equal to humans. The next day, there is a military test for Chitty to see if he is suitable for the army or not. When he is asked to throw a grenade, he turns it into a rose and takes Sana's name. Not only this, he starts reading romantic poetry too, and fantasizes about Sana. Everyone laughs at him, and leaves Dr. Vasi now, cannot bear it anymore, and in anger, destroys Chitty, expressing his disappointment. Chitty says that he did nothing wrong. He just loved Sana. Finally, Vasi completely destroys Chitty and throws away his parts. After that, Vasi and Sana spend happy time, and Vasi officially proposes her for marriage. Meanwhile, Bora goes to the junkyard, collects Chitty's pieces, and takes them to his lab. Chitty keeps repeating that he loves Sana. Bora tempts him that he can bring him back to his real state, provided he gives him the necessary information. Chitty agreed while repairing the robot. Bora installs a red destructive chip in it, due to which Chitty turns into a monster. When Chitty becomes active again, he becomes very happy with his new form. Then he is told that on the same day, Sana and Vasi's wedding is going to happen. Hearing this, Chitty immediately runs towards the wedding hall, where he tries to take Sana with him and throws Vasi away. Chitty goes out of control, and while leaving the hall, fires on many innocent people. The police chase him. But Chitty, using his teleconnect, easily drops their motorcycles. Although the number of police is more still, Chitty dominates them with his tremendous power. The chase continues until the police do not block the road and keep firing bullets on him continuously. But when Chitty gets surrounded, he activates his electromagnetic mode and pulls all the guns towards him after that. Chitty counterattacks and finishes all the people in front. After that, the police confront Dr. Vasi and blame him for this destruction. Vasi calls Chitty and concludes that his system had become corrupt. He orders him to return to his lab, but Chitty does not listen to him now to impress Sana. Chitty starts stealing perfume and other women's things to stop him. The police and army have to make a plan together. Chitty also steals an oil truck, but the police succeed in surrounding him and finally blow him up with a missile. Although a little later, Dr. Vasi reaches the crime scene and confirms that the parts found there are not of Chitty. Meanwhile, the police get shocking news that Chitty is robbing at 4 different places. At the same time, the police and Vasi go to Bora's lab, where they find Bora dead. Dr. Vasi checks the CCTV footage and gets shocked. Seeing that Chitty has prepared to cut a whole army of robots exactly like himself, Bora had forbidden him from doing this, because he wanted to sell these robots to terrorists. When Chitty refused to follow his order, he threatened to kill Sana, but Chitty's clone army stopped Bora, and Chitty himself finished him after that. Chitty reaches AIRD and wipes out all the people present there. Then he turns the AIRD headquarters into his kingdom, which his clone army keeps completely secure. Chitty thinks that he has impressed Sana, but Sana feels restless and clearly says that marrying a robot is impossible for her. A new idea comes in Chitty's mind. He will create an artificial cell, due to which both of them can give birth to a Robo-Sapien child. On the other hand, Dr. Vasi makes a disguise like Chitty and plans to enter his kingdom. He secretly reaches Sana's room, where he deactivates a robot and reveals his real identity to Sana. He injures himself to prove that he is human, due to which Sana gets relief and hugs him. Vasi tells Sana his plan and asks her to distract Chitty for the next 24 hours. As per the plan, he orders his team to cut off the electricity of the whole city. Meanwhile, Chitty, busy spending time with Sana, without caring about the dangers, keeps teasing her for a long time until his battery does not run out as soon as his energy ends and no power source is found. Chitty panics as soon as his battery is about to end. He finds a car and recharges himself from the car's battery. All his clones also run towards the road and charge themselves. Chitty returns to his mansion and accidentally sees human blood marks there. He realizes that Dr. Vasi was there, due to which he starts questioning Sana's loyalty. Chitty immediately gathers his entire robot army and orders them to turn their heads. Since Vasi is still human, therefore they get caught easily. As soon as Chitty is about to attack them, the army enters the room and starts firing on the robots. They use non-metal weapons and flashlights to blind the robots, but Chitty orders his clones to form a shield and then start counterattacking. Chitty comes out of the building and clashes with the entire army. His robot clones transform into different strange shapes and completely destroy the army. Dr. Vasi somehow succeeds in hacking one robot and enters its system. He installs a virus in it, due to which the entire robot army shuts down. But this does not last long. Chitty immediately catches the source of the virus and gives command to that robot to self-destruct. However, his army comes online again and all together transform into a giant robot Dr. Vasai and Santa try to escape sitting in a van. But that giant robot starts chasing them. The army sends its vehicles to stop him, but Chitty easily destroys all the military vehicles. Dr. Vasi locates the real Chitty and shoots him with a transmitter. After that, he turns off Chitty's electromagnetic power and pulls him into a van with the help of a big magnet. In the end, the scientist destroys the entire robot army and removes the red chip from Chitty's body. After that, the court sentences Dr. Vasi to death for the destruction caused by the robot he made. But Chitty challenges this decision and gives evidence that the real criminal was the dead Bora, who caused this destruction. After considering this, the court decides that Dr. Vasi is innocent. However, the court orders that in future, no humanoid robot should be built because they can go against humans and can be misused by terrorists. Chitty accepts this decision and decides to deactivate himself. He apologizes to his creator, and Dr. Vasi hugs him. After that, Chitty removes his own head. The scene shifts to 2030, where Chitty's head is kept in a museum. If you want to watch more such videos, then subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and like this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this recap, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications for more movie mysteries. See you in the next.